sis.
Oh, hey Jade, what's up?
Well, I didn't want to say anything with yours and Finn's wedding coming up. There's something you should know, but I would hate to ruin your big day.
That's clearly not true, as you brought whatever this is up.
Ugh, you're always so bossy and snappy. Here I am trying to help you, and all you can be bothered with is yelling at me. Maybe I shouldn't tell you what I know. You don't deserve it after being so horrible to me. Although, that would be no fun.
Jade, just tell me already.
Fine. Me and Finn totally slept together.
What? When did this happen?
Couple of weeks ago. At his stag do. LOL.
How did this happen?
Well, I was out with a couple of friends that night at the bar, just having a bit of fun. I noticed Finn with his friends and decided to be a good sister-in-law and say hello. I didn't want him to think I was being rude. And, well, from there on, he was all over me all night long.
There's no way he would do that. He loves me.
You keep telling yourself that. Honestly, I don't know why you're so surprised. It's so obvious that he wants to be with me and not you. Every time he comes over to visit, he's always looking at me and smiling. Us hooking up was bound to happen sooner or later.
How can you be so cruel?
Cruel? I'm not being cruel. You are. Why are you trying to marry a man that I clearly like? I'm the one who deserves to be with Finn, not you. That's why I messaged. You really just need to back off now and let me and Finn get married instead. We are a way better match than you are.
Why on earth would you think that?
He's handsome and I'm gorgeous, way more than you are, and you know it. He's also successful and I deserve to be spoiled and treated like a princess. Something that he could happily do for me. So you need to get lost. Like, now.
I'm not doing anything until I know what has happened.
If you want to know so badly, just look at the photo I just emailed you. Pretty solid proof there.
What the? Why have you got a picture of you kissing my fiancé?
I already told you, he wants me, not you. And this picture clearly proves it.
All it proves is that you're a horrible sister who's tried to steal my fiancé.
Whatever. Look, go throw your tantrum somewhere else, okay? Just make sure it's well away from me and Finn.
This isn't the end of this conversation. Finn, we need to talk.
Hey, sweetie, what's wrong?
I'm going to ask you something and I need you to be completely honest with me, okay?
What is it? Well, what's happened?
Did you cheat on me with my sister?
What? No, of course not. Why would you think that?
Because Jade sent me a picture showing you and her kissing on the night of your stag do. So, there better be a good explanation for this because it looks an awful lot like you are cheating on me.
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but...
So you admit it? You actually cheated on me with my sister?
No, let me explain. That night with the guys, we hit a few bars before we ended up in that one. I was a bit tipsy, but not drunk. You know how my stomach can't handle drunk well. Anyway, your sister was there and I could see that she was almost blackout drunk. So were most of her friends.
That sounds like Jade.
I did anything bad to happen to her. I mean, she's your sister, so I went over and asked if she would like me to call a cab for her. Next thing I know, she's forcing herself on me and kissing me. I pushed her off as quickly as I could. I had no clue that one of her friends had taken a photo of it.
Wow, she is so drunk. But why didn't you tell me about what had happened?
Rob was making a video for his girlfriend and he even caught it on camera. I can send it to you. I knew your relationship with your sister was quite rocky already, and I didn't want to cause even more of a rift between you two. I figured she was so drunk that she hadn't realized who I was and kissed me by accident.
Oh, it was no accident. She's been going on at me, saying that you two slept together and that you want to marry her instead of me now.
That isn't true at all. I love you and nobody else on earth could ever come close.
I love you too. Thank you for being honest with me. Now I've just got to deal with Jade. Jade, you there?
Finally come to your senses, huh? You're going to leave me and Finn to our happily ever after?
No, you're the one who's going to leave me and Finn alone. He explained everything. How you forced yourself on him and were so drunk you could barely stand.
Of course he'd say that. He's trying to save face.
So then why does this video show him telling the truth?
What video?
I've just emailed it to you. One of Finn's friends was recording the evening. He caught everything on video.
So, that doesn't prove anything. Finn clearly just knew that we were being filmed and he was trying to be sneaky about us. You still need to back off. We have an actual connection, unlike you.
Whatever, Jade. If you don't drop this, I'm going to be forced to do something that you really won't like.
Ah, look at you trying to be all tough. Well, I know someone who's going to take my side.
And who's that?
Mom. You know she'll do anything to make me happy.
It doesn't really matter as it isn't up to her who Finn or I marry.
Just you wait. One way or another, I'm going to be with Finn, even if I have to ruin your wedding.
Autumn, answer your phone right now.
Mom, what's wrong?
How dare you steal Jade's boyfriend from her?
What?
Don't try and act all innocent with me. Jade told me all about how her and Finn really hit it off and had a special connection, then you came and ruined it. You are not to marry Finn, you understand?
That's not something that you get to decide. Besides, Jade lied to you. She never had anything with Finn and she made the whole story up.
How convenient. Look, you need to stop being so selfish and do what I tell you to do.
And why should I do that?
Because Jade deserves to be happy. She's sweet and innocent, and it's truly horrible of you to try and steal away the man who makes her happy. You know she doesn't get out much between all of her charity work and extra schooling, so for you to steal the first boyfriend she had is disgusting.
Wait. What are you on about charity work and schooling? Jade hasn't worked for a charity a day in her life. As for her schooling, she bribed people at her school to do her work for her, so I doubt she's taking extra lessons.
That's not true. Stop lying about your sister.
I don't know where you got this image of her being so sweet and innocent, but I'm telling you now it's a lie.
I'm not listening to you anymore. Just know that I'm warning you. If you don't stop your wedding and give Finn back to your sister, then I'll have to take matters into my own hands.
And what does that mean?
I will show everyone the photo of Finn and Jade together and explain how you stole him away from her.
That's ridiculous.
Well, you know what to do if you don't want that to happen.
Yes, you know what? I do.
So, Autumn, I see that you haven't called off the wedding. Do you seriously think that I won't go through with my threat?
Oh, I don't doubt that you will. Jade has always been your favorite and you'd do anything for her.
You can't be surprised that she is, given your behavior. So why haven't you given her Finn back yet?
Well, you see, there's just one thing I thought you ought to see before you make any final decisions. I've just sent you a video. I think you'll find it quite interesting.
What on earth is this? What's Jade doing? Who's that man she's with?
That was Jade's 19th birthday. She went out clubbing with her friends, sneaking into bars whilst underage and drinking a lot. The man she's with? Well, he was a complete stranger.
But she's...
Yeah, she doesn't care who it is, as long as she has fun.
Why would you show me this?
To prove to you that she isn't the sweet and innocent girl that you believe she is. She's manipulative, rude, and incredibly cruel. She even stole your credit card to pay for that night.
But I lost that card at the grocery store.
No, she stole it and used it to party. The only reason she wants me and Finn to split up is because she's jealous of me. She doesn't want me getting married and having a happy life. But if you or Jade try to ruin my marriage, I'll post this video all over the internet. And trust me, that's not even the worst one I have of her.
Fine. I won't interfere with you or Finn, and I'll make sure that Jade behaves as well.
Thank you. But I hope you know that neither you nor Jade are invited to the wedding. Not after the way you've treated me.
Fine. Have it your way.
What did you do?
I simply showed her your true colors. She obviously doesn't approve of stealing people's credit cards and partying with strangers.
You told her about that?
And showed her the video.
You witch. You've ruined my life.
No, I've just showed Mom the truth. You've ruined your own life. And if you don't want me to post these videos all over the internet, then you'll leave me and Finn alone.
Ugh, fine.
By the way, from this moment on, we're no longer sisters. I don't need such a toxic person in my life.
You can't just cut me off?
Yes, I can. Goodbye, Jade. I hope you have a nice life. After this conversation, I blocked Jade on every platform and Finn did the same. We got married the next day in a beautiful ceremony which was attended by our friends and family who loved us and supported us. My mother and sister weren't there. Finn and I went on to live a wonderful life and are currently expecting our second baby. Mom ended up kicking Jade out of the house, tired of her freeloading and selfish attitude. Whilst Mom and I don't have the best relationship, it's nice to see her starting to do things for herself instead of believing everything Jade tells her. As for Jade, she tried to get in contact with me and Finn, but we both ignored her. Seeing that she wasn't getting anywhere with us, she left town and moved to the city where, last I heard, she had gotten a part-time job at a restaurant she hates.
Charlotte, I heard that you were going to Hokkaido as husband and wife. Yeah, but who did you hear it from? It seems like your son was talking about it at kindergarten. You're going for some kind of anniversary. By any chance, is it your wedding anniversary? Yeah, we used to go somewhere closer, but this year we decided to be risky and go to Hokkaido. Is that so? Well then, why don't I come along? Huh? Are you being for real? I'm always for real. LOL. I actually never been to Hokkaido. I'm excited for my first visit there. Hold on a second. It seems like you're just making a decision on your own, but I never said that you could come along. But trips are more fun when there are more people involved, right? Let's not have the celebration a waste and have a great time together. No, for this trip I want to enjoy it with my husband. I can't tell if you're being for real, but please don't intervene. That's rude to say that I'm intervening. I'm saying I will show you guys a good time. The trip takes place in 2 weeks from now. Can you even prep to get the travel fees? Don't worry, money won't be an issue. Then you should go with your husband on a different day. I think you'll enjoy it even more. There's no meaning for that. Please. As I keep saying, no. If you're going to be stubborn, I'm going to block you. So rude. Well then, this conversation is done. Fine. By the way, when is your anniversary? It's on the 20th of this month. So, it's on the weekend. Yeah. Hey! Can you give me the exact details of your planned Hokkaido trip? Why? You're not trying to come along, are you? No. I'm thinking of going with my family when I save up. Okay, I see. Which hotel are you going to stay at? It's called the Theater Hotel. Whoa, that's a pretty luxury hotel, isn't it? It's our anniversary, so we thought why not spoil ourselves every once in a while. By any chance, you're staying at a suite room? No, we didn't have enough money, so we picked the cheapest room. Even the cheapest room is $500. That's amazing. And this hotel is famous for its food, too. There's an all-you-can-eat crabs menu, too. It's amazing. We're actually planning on eating crabs, too. Really? Since we picked the cheapest room, we decided to be fancy with the food. Now I want to go to Hokkaido even more. And near the Theater Hotel, there's a lot of restaurants that have good food. Seems like it. We talked about how we should focus on street foods. I want to eat something good too. Why don't you go on your wedding anniversary? We don't have enough money to go on a trip for our anniversary. My husband is very stingy with his money. Then why don't you save up for the trip? You work a part-time job at a supermarket, right? No. I decided that pay goes to my luxury brand purchases. Besides, isn't the husband supposed to pay for the celebration of a wedding anniversary? I don't know. We divide our money. Well, that's because you're still working a full-time job, right? And I only get paid $9 an hour at my part-time job. There's a limit of how much I can spend. Why don't you start saving up? Or limit the luxury brand purchases? Then it feels like I'm losing. My money is mine, and my husband's money is mine too. What's up with that? But if you don't save up, you'll never get to go on a trip. It's okay. I've decided to go on a trip soon. What? That's sudden, but are you good? I have a plan. Well, thanks for sharing about the details of the trip. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, do you know where I'm at? I have no idea. Where are you? I actually came to Hokkaido. What? Don't you start your trip with your husband today? I have come to Hokkaido according to plan too. My wallet got stolen at the airport, so I would like to borrow money for this travel fee. The trip was until yesterday. What? But your anniversary is today, right? Yeah, but because of my husband's work schedule, we couldn't go on our actual anniversary, so we changed the date. I thought you were going on your anniversary day. Why didn't you tell me about this important detail? No. I never said anything about us going together. There's no need for me to tell you. I mean, yeah, I guess. Hold on, were you planning on joining our trip from the beginning? Is that why you wanted all the details about the trip? No, it just happened to be on the same date. I was free on this date too. But you just said that you came according to plan. Did I say that? Read back your text. Did you come because you thought we will pay for your expenses? No, I did bring my wallet, but my wallet got stolen, so I'm struggling. I didn't think someone would steal my wallet during a trip. Then why don't you go to the police? I'd rather go to you than the police. Why? Please, can you pay for the travel expenses for this time? There's no way. Doesn't make sense why I would pay for your travel fee. Please, we should help each other because we're both parents. Just because our kids go to school together doesn't mean that I could let you borrow a huge amount of money. Don't say that. I will tell you my bank information, so I want you to send me about $5,000. Let's suppose I put money into your account. How are you even going to take it out? With my card! But your wallet was stolen, right? How are you going to take out the money without your wallet? My card happens to be at the bottom of my bag. Your lies are bad. I'm not lying. It's true that I am in Hokkaido. And it's true that I don't have money and I don't know what to do. But your wallet wasn't stolen, was it? How can you say that? When we had lunch before, you lost your favorite necklace, and you screamed in panic. If you react to the necklace like that, I imagine you will react even more if your wallet was stolen. But right now, you are very calm, and don't even try to go to the police. So basically, your wallet being stolen is a lie so that you can have your expenses get paid. Ugh, you caught me! You're not good at lying, and you get in trouble for it. I know how you act on a regular basis. I can tell when you're lying to me about this. But it is true that I don't have any money. Can't you help me out? Did you go on a trip with someone? I'm here alone. If I invite my husband, he'll suspect me. So I didn't bring my family along. So what did you tell your family? I told them I'm going back home to visit my parents. So you even lied to your family. There's no other way. If I wanted to enjoy this trip, I had to lie. Please. I will promise to pay you back, so can you lend me some money? I even reserved a very good room at a hotel. What? Don't tell me you reserved the suite room. Yeah, it was available, so I thought to myself, I'm lucky, so I reserved it. So you even tried to make me pay for that too, huh? Wow. Please! I can't help you. I don't have that kind of money. There's no way you don't have any money. You make more money than I do. Even if I did, I will not give you money, even a cent. Give up and talk to your husband. Bye. Wait! My husband got very mad at me. When I go back, my in-laws are going to yell at me too. So, what did you do about the money? Since I already made the reservation, we gave in. So my husband sent the money to my account. Is that right? Well, you didn't have to cancel, so good for you. Enjoy your trip. I can't enjoy it now. If I think about how my in-laws are waiting for me to punish me, my body shakes. Your in-laws are very harsh? Yeah, they got so mad at me before too. What did you do then? I didn't mess up that bad. I didn't have enough money, so I took the money from our living expenses so that I could go to a hair salon. You couldn't afford a salon with your part-time job? There's a new launch for a luxury brand. They sold a lot of items, so I didn't have enough. Then they told me to tolerate it, and they got mad at me. I mean, it's a valid reason to get mad. And you're the type to not take care of things. You always buy a new wallet and bags as a replacement. It's not that I don't take care of them. I get tired of them, and the things they don't end up using anymore, I sell them at a second-hand shop. I don't just keep things and not do anything. Then your money is just going to disappear. But it's my money, so I get to choose how I want to. Well, it's not my place to say anything. Yeah. Well, you're already in Hokkaido, so I hope you enjoy your trip. What is that? Are you being sarcastic? I wasn't trying to be sarcastic. I just purely wanted you to have a good time. You're lying. Deep down, you're laughing at me, aren't you? Who are you calling a liar? Shut up! You don't have to tell me to have a great time. I'm going to enjoy the suite room. Fine. Have fun. Charlotte, it's an emergency. What happened? When I woke up this morning, my bag disappeared. I can't pay for the stay now. Oh, now your bag was stolen? Did you talk to the people at the hotel? Yeah, I did. Everyone's looking for it, but they can't seem to find it. Why are you messaging me? I really want you to let me borrow your money. How am I even supposed to give you money? Are you telling me to come all the way to Hokkaido? They say they take electronic payments here, so I will want you to send the travel fee there. $10,000 should be enough. $10,000? There's no way I could give you that kind of money. Is a suite room that expensive? Yeah, it is. I chose the best room at the theater hotel. I looked it up, but the room you stayed at, isn't it $3,000 per night? I can't seem to find anything higher. There's been a lot, and the fee now is $13,000. Did you happen to order room service? What? There's no way that it will come out to that amount unless you ordered room service. And now you don't have enough money, so you're trying to make me pay for your additional expenses, aren't you? No, I'm just struggling because my money got stolen. I just want your help. Let's say you did borrow $10,000 from me. What are you going to do with the remaining $3,000? If all your belongings got stolen from your bag, your debit card was stolen too, right? Either way, I don't think you could pay off. Ugh, why are you so smart? Anyone can notice your lies. So you lied to me again. Because I knew if I just asked for $10,000, you wouldn't just give it to me. No matter what the reason is, I can't let you borrow something like $10,000. How did you spend so much money? Since I already am here, I thought, why not have a good time? And my ego got big, and by the time I realized, the amount was unexpectedly high. I'm so done with you. You never learn, even after you got yelled at by your husband. Hey, I promise I won't lie again, so can you let me borrow some money? There's only an hour left till checkout. If you can, I want you to hurry. Like I keep saying, I don't have that type of money. Then gather some of your mom friends and help me out. Why do I have to go through the trouble? If you want help, go ask them yourself. I have, but no one is replying to me. I just got a message from one of my mom friends. All the mom friends you have access to, you messaged them, didn't you? What? How do you know? The group chat is going crazy about you. Everyone's saying that they received some weird text from you, and they're bothered. But I'm the one in trouble! By the way, what's the name of the group chat? In all the group chats I am in, there are no notifications. It's a group chat that you're not in, Mia. Huh? When you're around, there's a lot of things we can't talk about, so we made a separate group chat. What is that? You were talking behind my back with everyone? It's not that. Whenever you hear plans about trips or a dinner, you always try and join us, and you make us pay like it's normal. That's why the plans they have? I haven't heard about them in a while. That's right, we got together and have you not find out. I mean, there were times that you still did find out. So mean. Everyone tried to exclude me. If the shoe were on the other foot, if you have plans with your husband and mom friends just decided to come along, how would you feel? You wouldn't feel good about it, right? If it was up to me, I will enjoy the trip together. The more people we have, the more fun we'll have. What about if they told you to pay for their travel expenses? That will be a no. I don't have enough to be paying for other people. And we're the same too. We both have a husband and a kid. Yeah, but you're more wealthy than I am. The rich should be kind to the poor. So anyway, let me borrow your money. Wait, why are you telling me what to do? Is that an attitude to ask for a favor? Then, please let me borrow your money. It doesn't help just because you ask nicely. Then, what am I supposed to do? I was getting bothered by you, so I contacted your mother-in-law. What? Mother-in-law? Yeah. You mean, my mother-in-law? Yeah? It's weird to bring up my mother-in-law all of a sudden. How do you even know her? Actually, my mother-in-law who lives with us is close to your mother-in-law. Really? Your mother-in-law recently started taking classes on flower arrangement, right? I think she said something like that. Well, actually my mother-in-law also goes to that class, and they became close there. What is the possibility of that happening? It's a small world. My mother-in-law exchanged contact information with yours, so I'm out of this mess. Oh no, my mother-in-law just texted me. What is she saying? Is she pretty mad? She's very mad. She's saying how I never learn and that I'm an idiot wife. Now my husband is even contacting me. Oh no. Oh no. What? My husband is saying his parents are going to start living with us. That's good, right? For someone like you. There should be someone who's looking out for you all the time. I don't like it. She's a devil mother-in-law. I can't handle to live with her every day. I stayed telling him how I don't want to live with them, and I kept refusing. Oh, is that right? Tell my mother-in-law that it was a misunderstanding, and you pay for me, Charlotte. Don't be stupid. Even the fact that I reached out to your mother-in-law, you should be thanking me for it. If anything, it was out of your place. Out of everyone, why did it have to be my mother-in-law? I thought it'd leave the most damage out of everyone. What? You sent me up? Don't say that I set you up. I was helping you. As for the money, thanks to your mother-in-law being involved, she's going to send it to you. Aren't you glad you didn't have to go to the police? It's not good at all. The in-laws decided to move in with us, and I was told to get more hours at my job. On top of that, he told me I can't buy any luxury products for a while. Yeah, I would expect that. You should save up a little. Well, because your harsh in-laws are beside you, I don't think wasting money is an issue anymore. Please, convince my husband to not let them live with us. I can't. I don't even know your husband like that. Then, your mother-in-law! Can you ask her to convince my mother-in-law? And say that living together isn't a good option? You should be grateful that someone is going to look out for you. Seems like the issue is resolved, so I will be excluded. After, thanks to the in-laws, the payment issue was handled, and after Mia got back home from her trip, her husband and the in-laws punished and yelled at her, and soon enough, the in-laws did actually move in. And for Mia, she started living every day in hell. During the day, she goes to her part-time job, and when she gets home, her mother-in-law tells her to do the housework. I saw Mia for a second the other day, and it looked like she was a completely different person, a fully grown adult. I hope this opportunity lets her become an honest adult. Hannah, I heard you're going to eat expensive crab hot pot. Why did you keep it a secret from me? What are you saying all of a sudden? I wasn't keeping it a secret from you. Don't lie, I heard from Susan that you were going to eat crab hot pot. Why does Susan know but I don't? That's unfair. What do you mean unfair? It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to eat with my son to celebrate his 10th birthday. What? Because my son loves crab. It's his halfway birthday to his becoming of age ceremony, so I thought we would have a bigger celebration this year. Oh, I see now. So it's for your son's birthday. And when is your son's birthday? Next weekend. No way! What a coincidence! My birthday is also next week. What? Your birthday? Yeah, isn't that such a coincidence? Since that's the case, can I come along with you to eat as well? Wait. Megan, is your birthday really next week? A while ago, it was Stephanie's son's birthday, and I remember hearing you tagged along because it was your birthday too. Did that happen? I've already forgotten about something like that. Are you serious? I'm confident with my memory, and I clearly remember you saying that. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you that wasn't the case already. If I said that to Stephanie, then that would mean I'd have 2 birthdays in a year. Yeah, that's why I'm pointing it out right now. You're obviously lying about one of the birthdays, right? I'm not lying! Are you saying you can't trust my word as your mom friend? Yeah, sorry, but I think you're lying, so... Wow, how rude of you to say that. That's called slander. I won't forgive you if you don't treat me to the hot pot. I see you really want to eat crab, huh? But I refuse. If you want to eat it that badly, use your own money and pay for it yourself. What are you saying? It's my birthday, though. It's my special birthday, so why would I pay for it myself? Then prove that it's your birthday next week. You have ways to prove it, right? Like showing me your driver's license? Why do I have to go through all of that? You can't trust me even though I'm your mom friend? That hurts. It's not about being mom friends, I just can't trust you. To think you have such a distorted view of me, you're so mean. Well, that's fine. If you're going to say all that to me, I'm just going to tag along with you. What do you mean tag along? You can't just do that. Well, too late now. You were rude to your mom friend, so this is what you get. How did it end up like this? Anyways, I'm absolutely not bringing you with us, okay? It's too late. You said you made reservations on the weekend, right? And when you say crab hot pot, there's only the one in front of the station, so if I go there next weekend, I can eat crab hot pot. I'm going to be eating a lot. Thanks in advance. I told them your last name at the front, and they sat me down. I'm eating right now. I didn't make the reservation, so you're paying for me. I'm going to eat so much. We already went to eat yesterday, though. What? What are you saying? You only told them my last name? They let me through after I only told them your last name, though. I'm not lying. They must have made a mistake and led you to the table then. Anyway, we already had our meal yesterday, so... What? But today's the start to the weekend. Like you said, I came on the weekend. What are you saying? I think you've misunderstood something. I said weekend, but I meant my husband's. My husband doesn't work regular working days, so in our household, our weekend actually means weekday. What? Why would you confuse me like that? You made me misunderstand. Even if you get mad at me for that? What? Do you have something to say? Rather than that, I was able to get through using your last name. Why did that happen? Well, obviously there are many people with the same surname, so I'm sure they coincidentally made a reservation on the weekend. You must have taken someone else's reservation. No way! That can't be! That's too much of a coincidence! Well, I think you should confirm that first. Well, I just confirmed with the server and the reservation was under Anna Roberts. Not you, Hannah? That's what I told you. What are you going to do? You took someone else's reservation. I don't know. I can't do anything. This is all your fault. I was planning on taking your reservation. Well, I'm not sure what you want me to say. I would advise you to just pay for your food and leave before the people who made the reservation come in. You're troubling the restaurant too, so you should just explain your situation to them and come up with a solution together. Why do I have to do something like that? I did nothing wrong. You're the one who's in the wrong. I can't believe you're saying this when you're in this situation. Anyone who sees the situation can tell that you're the one who's wrong. What? It's your fault because you told me you were coming on a weekend. I'm pretty sure you're in the wrong for stealing someone else's reservation. Shut up! What are you going to do about this? I had another business after eating too. You should just explain this situation to the restaurant. I'm sure if you apologize sincerely and pay for your food, they'll forgive you. But I didn't do anything wrong, so why should I apologize? You should be the one to apologize to them and tell them you're sorry for being so confusing. I'm literally at home right now, and there's no reason for me to do that. There is a reason! You brought me trouble, so you should pay up. I didn't even bring money since I was going to make you pay for me. You ate when you had no money? Well then, you definitely won't be forgiven for doing that. Well, it's my birthday today! If it's your birthday, you can do anything! Don't you know that? You obviously can't do whatever you want, and I heard from Stephanie, you told her that it was your birthday, so you made her treat you for dinner. And not just her, you even did it to Tracy and Yvonne. You told them it was your birthday and made them treat you. Ugh, you found out? Well, whatever. Who cares if you find out? It's not like I'm committing a crime. I only had people treat me to food. That's something everyone does. No, they don't. I even heard that you got a few $100s worth in food by telling people it was your birthday. You've been doing the same thing to all the mom friends, so I bet the amount of money you've extorted from others must be a lot. Who knows? I've never calculated the amount before. Rather than that, hurry up and come to the restaurant. You're the one who's going to pay for my food. I can't even with you. Do you even understand the situation you're in right now? Someone's reservation was stolen because of you. To think they're going to be asked to pay for you the moment they walk in, that's just pitiful. What? If you pity them, you should come here and pay then. Don't push this on me. I'm not pushing this on you. I'm saying it's natural for you to be the one to pay. Why are you acting like the victim here? But because I am! I'm in this situation because you deceived me. Like I said, I didn't deceive you. You just jumped to conclusions yourself. And if you did come to my son's birthday dinner, I would be the victim, you know. So what? It's my birthday, so it's obvious that you should be the one to treat me. How long are you going to keep up this act? I know you're lying already. Just letting you know, but I already told the other mom friends about this, and they're all fed up by you, so they want nothing to do with you from now on. What? Why did you do that? It's like I'm hated by everyone now. It's not like. You are hated by everyone. Well, a lot of people lost money because of you, so you can't blame them, can you? What do you mean by that? This is a joke. I never did anything to be hated like this. You used everyone's money to eat for free, right? That's why you're hated. Why would I be hated just for that? Everyone should want to eat with me, and if I tell them it's my birthday, everyone should celebrate it and treat me too. Where exactly do you get all this confidence from? None of us have ever wanted to celebrate your birthday. Why not? Because every time we go to eat, you always eat as much as you can, and when we go somewhere expensive, you always seem to say it's your birthday. Everyone's always realized what you're doing and have been wanting you to stop already. What? No way. I didn't know everyone was thinking of me like that. That's too bad. No one wants to eat with you anymore, so your birthday plans will no longer work against us. I don't want that. If I can't get money through the other mom friends, I can't support my lover. What? What's with that? Huh? Oh, no, ignore what I just said. I can't just hear what you just said. What do you mean by support your lover? Nothing. If you're not going to tell me, I'll tell the other mom friends about what I just heard. Stop! Don't tell them. Well, about half a year now. I've been dating this guy 10 years younger than me. He doesn't have enough money to play around, so I've been supporting him financially. But, Megan, aren't you a housewife? That money isn't coming from your husband's income, is it? Well, it can't be helped, right? I have no income, so it has to come from my husband's. I was cutting down on food costs, but I've hit my limits, so I thought I would try to eat off of other people, and my mom friends were my best bet. Okay, but there's no need for you to do that only when we go to expensive restaurants, right? Well, there was one time when it was my actual birthday, and Yvonne said she was going to an expensive restaurant, so I tagged along. From then, I've been unable to go back. I see. I have no words. So in the end, it's your fault for being in this situation because you decided to have an affair. Why would you say that? Think about it though. He's a hot guy in his 20s. Wouldn't you want to have fun too? I thought you would be able to understand my feelings. I could never understand you. What you're doing is betraying your husband. Not only did you betray him, but you also inconvenienced everyone else. Does your husband know that you've been eating off of other people? Of course not! If he finds out about that, then he might find out about my affair too! That's true. Well, I had a discussion with the other mom friends earlier about your wrongdoings, and we decided to tell your husband about it. What? What are you saying? Remember when we had that teacher-parent interviews and your husband was also there? We got his contact information from that, so we decided we would let him know that you've been extorting money from us. Don't do that! My husband is going to ask why I'm doing that. If he presses me about it, I'm sure he'll find out about my affair too. Then I'd have to get a divorce. Do you plan to ruin someone else's family? I'm not the reason for that. You're the one having the affair, so you're ruining it on your own. Don't put the blame on me. No, no, no. If you don't say anything, then nothing will be ruined. Please don't tell my husband. I'm begging you. I'm sorry, but your husband already knows about it. What? What have you done? But wait, Megan. Your husband is a little different. He already knew about the fact that you were extorting money from us. What? Don't be surprised, okay? Your husband hired a detective and found out about your affair. What? A detective? Since when? He thought your actions were suspicious a few months ago, so he hired one. That's too bad for you, huh? To think this would happen. Wait! My husband hasn't even contacted me yet! I'm sure he'll come if you wait a bit longer. What you should be doing right now is not waiting for your husband's call, but instead apologizing to the Roberts family who made the reservation. That's the least of my concerns right now. It's about whether or not my family will be ruined. But that has nothing to do with the Roberts, right? It is a fact that you stole the Roberts family's reservation, so... Well then, can you just go deal with that situation, please? I'm going to be busy talking to my husband about this. What? Why do I have to be the one to do something about it? You put yourself into this situation. You can't just rely on me like this. But I never thought I would be in this situation. I've been playing around thinking my husband didn't know anything, you know? And yet... Well, I understand that you're in a tough situation, but this is a situation you created on your own, so I can't help you with anything. Well, but if you're asked to pay for consolation money and end up getting divorced, we decided we wouldn't press you to pay us back, at the very least. If you're going to pity me, then can't you at least help me try to stop the divorce or something? Use your head for that instead! Sorry, but I can't do that. This is all because of your own actions, so you'll have to give up on that. Well, do your best. No way! Why do you need to say something like that? I just wanted to play around with another guy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why is this happening to me? This is the worst. Until the end, Megan kept telling me how unfair I was and how this is wrong, but after a while, the Roberts family who made the reservation came and they were extremely furious. Megan's husband arrived at the restaurant and they came to a resolution, but after they got home, her husband showed her the proof of the affair and demanded for consolation money and a divorce. The husband took their child and Megan now has to live alone. The other moms and I decided we don't want anything to do with her, so we kicked her out of the group. With Megan now gone, we're now able to have peaceful gatherings where no one will ever be extorted by Megan again.